Hi, this is Dr. D again with a short video this afternoon about some Latin words. We're going to be doing Rome in a few weeks, and my husband was talking to me about one of those wacky shows that comes on the Military Channel or the History Channel about lost Roman relics. So that started me thinking about how much I loved Latin. I took 3 years of it, took a wonderful class about Greek history, and my son's studying Latin right now. There's a fantastic app. It is $5.99, but it's well worth the money. It's called SPQR. You can buy it for your iPad or your iPhone. It translates. It gives you fun quotes. It does all kinds of exciting things as far as Latin. So you might enjoy that if you're into languages. It's well worth the money. If you're considering a profession in the medical field or something in biology, you'd be very smart to learn some Latin. As you probably know, the scientific names of plants and animals are Latin. Homo sapiens, that would be human. I'll show you my socks. They've got some Latin on them today. What are my socks? My socks have raccoons on them. Raccoon is Procyon lotor in Latin. I think a white-tailed deer is Odocoilus virginianus. Those are all Latin words. Latin still is alive and it still is important today. So let me show you some Latin words that I wrote down, and there might be a little bonus in it for you too. The name of that app I was talking about, SPQR, that just simply means it's three words, Senatus Populesque Romanus, and it simply means the Senate and the people of Rome, or the Senate and the Roman people. It was a word that the Romans took a great deal of pride in before they became an empire. So this is back before 44 BC, when Rome was still a republic. So if you can write down SPQR, Senatus Populesque Romanus, and tell me that it stands for the Senate and the Roman people, I'll give you a few points on your midterm exam. Let's take a look at a couple of Latin words. You probably might be familiar with these. The word book is liber, so you could probably think of a word we use today that has to do with books that sounds like liber. The verb I love is amo, and if you want to say I love you in Latin, it would be amo te. You'll also notice that in Latin the subject and the verb are one word, and the way you distinguish whether it's I love, you love, he, she, it, we, you, they love is the verb ending. So to say I love, it's amo. And there's another word, I just picked three, avis, which is the Latin word for bird, just like the car company. But you can also think of words, I'm sure, if you think about the word avis that we have today, that have something to do with a bird or birds. The relic my husband watched the show on was the spear of Longinus. Supposedly, this was the spear that the centurion Longinus used to pierce the side of Christ, and as the story goes, instead of blood there was water. Longinus had bad cataracts, and there was the miracle afterwards that he could see better. So these legions of Nazi treasure seekers were trying to find it during World War II. Afraid that didn't happen. Not really sure there is still a spear of Longinus anywhere. I'm sure we'd hear about it on the History Channel if that were the case. So there's some Latin fun facts for you, and perhaps a little bonus for you on the midterm exam.